finally. Hey,
Hey, Andre, how are you doing today?
not so bad. You?
It's another day, right?
Yep.
Did you enjoy your trip? Everything go well?
Not really. No.
Oh,
No. Food poison. Many shit.
yeah. Well,
A lot of bad stuff. But it's all right. Yeah. How's everything?
going well. You wish me to go ahead and jump in, if you don't mind. Let's go ahead and.
Yeah, I was curious. Did you send me an invoice for the last week or you didn't?
For last week?
Yeah.
I believe so.
I never got anything.
Okay. I'll have to look at that, and if you don't mind, we'll do that at the end of this.
Yeah. Today's Friday, so yeah. How many hours you done this week?
It's under 4 this week. It's around 4. Something like that.
How many?
Around 4, I think.
Yeah. How's performance? Man, I see we've been improving lately.
Yes. We went from we went from like a 30% conversion ratio on the tier 1 campaign. We did some iterations. We dropped down to 18%. From that 18%, we stopped. We revamped. We looked at all of our elements from our landing pages to our calls to actions, to our images, to our ads, to everything.
You're quirking a bit. I mean, is your connection fine?
It should be.
Yeah. You're a bit like quack quack.
Let's see. You're able to hear me now?
Yeah. Yeah, say that again.
Okay. We went from, like I said, 30% conversion. We dropped down to a 18%, and then right now we're at about 40. I think about 48 on the U.S. side. Let's take a look at that.
Yeah, show me a screen. All right, okay, cool.
Are you on my screen?
Yeah. No sales still. Nothing is happening. Like no autopilot sales.
Yeah.
None of that.
Well, we had our retargeting campaigns were still running on the original funnel up until yesterday, and I changed those over to match the U.S. funnel. Obviously, the U.K. side I'm holding back a little bit on that because the conversions have been a little bit different.
You're croaking again. You're croaking again, man.
I'm not really sure how to explain that.
What, the croaking?
Yeah, with the audio messing up.
I don't know. Let me see. Maybe it's my connection. No, it's not. It's working fine here. I don't know why. Can you hear me good?
I can hear you solid. Yeah.
Strange. That's strange. Huh. Okay.
But yeah, let's take a look over here at the funnel side real quick, because that's gonna.
Yeah. So what's going on? What we're doing? By the way, you spoke today. What did you speak about today? I'm just curious.
I was talking to him about the Facebook advertising course that me and you talked about putting together, and I've been putting that together, recording and talking about ways of how to.
Doing it solo, or you still want to do it together?
I mean, I'm willing to do it together. I've got everything lined up. I've actually, this is the, let's close this out here. I'm actually building out all the courses now. So I've got this is my sales funnel. Obviously, this is still got some work to go, but I got the sales funnel built, the emails. I looked at different ways on how to sell it, and how to do the upsells. I think one of the ways is, start out with pinpointing the pain points. The next one is selling a small course, an introductory type course, for $7 to $30, somewhere around that range. That'll, kind of like avoid these mistakes while, building out your campaigns type deal. And then obviously the full course, which will contain all of the different, conversion analysis, optimizations, going through the pitfalls, kind of our journey that we've gone through and how we've made our mistakes and how we've learned from it and how we've overcome it. And I think that's really the important thing is to show people, hey, these things can happen. You can drop down below, your conversions can go to hell and back, and then you can come back from it. And this is how you do it. So.
Is Dave still using you as a Facebook ads? Or
no? No, he's actually he went with someone else. He said one of his buddies was going to help him and do it for free. So he's working with him. But I mean, certainly we're going to stay in touch. And I think whatever I do on this side and what you do on your side, we all kind of correlate to one another. So
yeah.
But anyhow, this is what I was setting up. Let's take a look at your stuff, 'cause that's what's most important right now.
Yeah, let's talk about Facebook stuff later.
Oh, don't tell me I don't have it set up on this. I don't. Can you type me the login credentials? I don't have it on my desktop. I've got it on my laptop.
That's why the thing is a bit on Skype.
Yeah, please.
Yeah, you know, I'm all about results. I really want to start seeing results, and
Yep.
kind of like just getting those autopilot sales. I see we got 44 subscribers today already, which is pretty impressive.
Well, and there's a couple reasons for that, and we'll go over those. One, you know, I made a lot of changes yesterday.
Okay, first of all, tell me, are we using different lists for Aweber or are we not yet?
Not yet. I went in there and we started running traffic, and it wasn't recording our list. So instead of trying to troubleshoot and figure out what the deal is on that end, and maybe that there's a naming issue, I've seen several different things. I just went ahead and switched it over to the list so that we were able to punch through stage one and be able to at least get above this.
But we're using the ClickFunnels landing pages. We're using different ClickFunnels sales pages, right?
Yes. Yep.
The one we created, the PPC ones, they're working fine, yeah?
Yep. Let's look at this week, because this week is really when we dialed in.
So what's been different?
Well, I've changed the copy on the landing pages. I used a couple different iterations on the way that we're approaching our audience on the ad side. I've also dialed in the ad, so there's a lot of things going on. Right now, I mean, you can see that our control page right now is at 51.54% conversion rate, which is super. And I mean, the variant here has only had a couple days, well, not even a day to run yet. So we're still, I don't know why it's doing that.
But still looking 40%, which is all right.
Yeah, I mean, that's fine. Yeah, I mean, but, you know, this rate right here is solid. I'm really happy with that. Let me show you the changes we've done here.
That's the US campaign, right?
Yes. And I've applied these over to the UK side. I did that yesterday. So right now, our best producing one is Free Guide, Secrets to Dropshipping Success on eBay. So,
okay, interesting.
Yep. So what I've done is that's at 50 whatever percent, and then this one is the iteration that I have on it. So I mean, you can see it's just I've taken this like we've done bracket wise.
We're not doing any more like Fly or Grandma, none of that. No, we're not doing that. Is that not testing good?
You know, everything that we tested, and I'll show you that on the ad side. Everything that we tested, it came back to that same image of eBay and Amazon. Every one of them.
So eBay, Amazon is always a winner.
Always.
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 People like to see simple shit, right?
I think so. Yes.
Yeah, and I can understand that actually. You know.
Yeah, I mean, and it makes sense. I think we need to be using more of the other images and creatives in the retargeting that we're doing, and certainly to use that to help build the brand trust around you and your product. But I mean, you can see here's what I've changed up on this side: eBay drop shipping secret. So I've just reduced the language using that free guide with the brackets, and I'm doing that on the AdWords side as well. I created some new campaigns that I launched out this morning. So those have yet to start really running, but let's take a look at those. Well, let's go to the original one. Let's go to this US one because this has been running pretty good. This is the.
Yeah, man, I'm watching. So
you
said the US is doing well, UK is doing crap.
At the moment, I mean, it's just not converting as well. I mean, the conversions we're getting over here and at the CPA is really good. Obviously, let me show you that. And I've really just dialed it into this age group now. And what I did was on the new campaigns, I centered around like 30 to like 45 and like 2 to 3 year brackets on the new campaign. I'll show you in a minute. But right now, 34 to 39, we're getting a CPA of 165. So that's pretty good. Our CTRs is good. The campaign relevance score, I think on this is like either an 8.5 or a 9, so that's solid.
How much are you spending a day on ads?
On all ads or just this ad?
Just Facebook account, Facebook ads every day.
I have to look in just a second, but this one's got an 8.5% relevant score out of 10, so that's solid. And you can see that our best performing ads right now are on Instagram in the U.S.
Okay, cool. All right, so let's put all those numbers away because I know that you know what you're doing. What we need to do to improve?
Well, one, we've got to get our funnel back up at the top. We've got to get back up to running 80 to 100 leads a day. That's where we're headed. Two.
Yeah, we only been doing that for 1 day, I think, or 2.
Yeah. We've just started. Yeah, we just that problem. I mean, we've just gotten through. Getting to a good conversion rate on the top tier.
Yeah. What I mean is, we only had 80 to 100 a day, only for like a day. We never really had a good spell on that either. So I'm just saying.
Well, I mean, and that's why we're going. That's why we're doing it in a controlled fashion up. So right now we've got some new campaigns we've just put out that they're performing pretty well. And I'll keep my eyes on these, but mainly is the retargeting. We've got step 2 and step 3 retargeting that's running on the U.S. side right now. So our main focus is going from. Our main focus has to be on these pages right here. Hang on. And it's on step 2 and step 3. These 2 pages right here, we've got to increase. And the problem is, if you look at this, we've had 529 people come, to our step 1 page. 176 have opted in so far on the U.S. side, but only 18 of those have made it to our sales page. So that's very low.
So only 18 went to the sales page.
That's correct.
That's kind of shit.
Well, and that's because I think there's 2 things on this. One, well, I think that this webinar page. Dadgummit, why did it do that?
That webinar really gives out a lot of information.
Not just that, but I think there's too many steps involved in it. I think it's too much. I think it's too much. Let's go to it real quick.
What, too much of a giveaway?
I think it's just too much on the page. I think that we need to be, because see, we're trying to go for the course here, sell the course here, and
also, can you please? It's kind of annoying for me. Can you please figure out how to remove those sides? No, just go up. You see the green one? I want it to be just green button. I don't want those like on the left and right green. It's kind of annoying, I think. The green button, right, like the green color. Remove the green color on the right, left and right. I couldn't figure out how to do it. I think it's kind of annoying. It's kind of silly. I think it looks a bit like it's childish. You know what I mean?
I think it's. I don't think that's as big of an issue. I mean, that's. I think it's okay. I mean, here,
Okay, so what's your point and what's your take on this? Go ahead.
I just think that this page it gives too much. I mean, it's just too many things to do. And we're trying to sell a course here too quick. And I think that we just, instead of having such a long page with all this information on it, I think we need to focus more on like a simple page where our next step is to get them to take another action, where we need to keep them in the funnel, keep them clicking, whether it's to sign up for the webinar or to maybe purchase a $7 introductory course, something that where we can do our upsells to the main course, because we're losing them right here. Right,
that's cool.
So instead of going for all of this, I mean, what if we just did another simple page, kind of like what I'm doing? The top mistakes people make when trying to drop ship on eBay, and you sell that course for $7, $17, something like that, and
it's like one video.
Well, I mean, it could be one video or just like maybe 2-3 video, just a little mini course, something to get them hooked. That way, not only can we build the brand presence with them, but we can go ahead and qualify them further as potential buyers of the course and not just people tar kicking. And that way we can focus our retargeting efforts more on the people that have, bought into that small little course while we're able to recoup some of our marketing dollars on the front end.
Okay. So what do you think I should create?
I think here we need to, I think we need to keep this page simple, and we need to go for something, yes, you need to have some of the social proof here, but not as much. Maybe 1 or 2 testimonials. But let's keep this page really simple, and let's go for, maybe doing some sort of small introductory course where we can charge them a smaller fee just to help qualify them further.
Yeah, true. what kind of a course we can do? I'm curious.
Well, I mean, I would say something like how to avoid these top mistakes when starting out eBay dropshipping, and that's kind of like your introductory course to your course, right? Something basic where you just get them on, get them interested, qualify them as an interested party, show that they have buying intent, and they have the ability to buy, and then
yeah, we don't want to be charging them straight away. $17. That's still money for a lot of people.
Well, I mean, once again, I think the amount of money is arbitrary. I mean, you can make it 17, you can make it 7, you can make it 37. I mean, anything in that range. You just need something that.
Or like a dollar.
Yeah, like $1. Get my tip for 99 cents right now. Or avoid these top 10 pitfalls while starting out drop shipping right now. With this, course or this cheat sheet, whatever. But let's do something where we can qualify them a little bit further and make them take additional steps to procuring themselves, going from awareness to buying intent.
A cheat sheet, like a sheet with 10 things and step-by-step actions on how to start doing dropshipping.
Absolutely.
So you want me to create one, right?
Yes.
Like in a Word file, just kind of write it out, yeah?
Yeah, I mean, you could do something, basic, make it into like a PDF document. I mean, let's don't go crazy with this. We're just trying to get people qualified and on board.
If I send you the content, will you be able to, organize it properly, right? Like PDF and everything, right?
If you'd like me to, sure.
Yeah. That's it's because I'm not really good at PDF and stuff. Whatever. I can write out some content. Like, what exactly are we gonna write out? Well, let's do like.
Top 6 mistakes people make when they first drop ship on eBay, or top myths or top misconceptions, top mistakes, something like that. Let's paint. Let's say, hey, we know you have a problem, and here's our solution. So that way we can further brand ourselves.
Okay. And on that sheet for $1, it must have some value, not just 6 points.
Yeah, I mean, our value is, I wouldn't just do just a sheet. I mean, maybe record a really quick video, and that's where you talk about you don't even have to write this out. Just do a video. And do a video of, get my video on the top mistakes to avoid when starting out. And you can have something that's, that you go into the mistakes, you talk about them, show some examples, show some case studies, and then you're done.
Right. Show some examples. Just trying to think how to best organize it, you know what I mean? Yeah. Yeah, some thoughts, gotta think about this.
I just wanted to see, we've got to be able to this page has too many actions, too many things for people to do, and I think we're losing them here. And I think that the problem is that when we start losing people, we lose their interest, we're not able to convert them through the funnel. Now, yes, we've got our retargeting campaigns that have kicked in on this side. Yes, that should show some conversions. Yes, that's going to boost our numbers, going from the amount of people that's going from page 1 to page 3, which is important. But we've got to be able to make this super simple, and we've got to be able to keep people on site and walk them through the process rather than letting them have too many options and actions to take when they're not potentially ready to buy yet. We got to convince them a little bit more. And I think a little pre-qualifier with a small sell, a small amount of money for some sort of, insider information to avoid, especially pitfalls, I think that's powerful.
Sure, yeah. Yeah, man, sorry, I'm just, yeah. What else do you think we should do?
I think that's going to be our first step is looking at this at step 2 between the email opt-in and what they're going to get next. I would create another sales page here and drop in before this webinar page and just move this to the bottom for now. And keep it, don't get rid of it. And what we need to do is we need to cut all traffic that's running to it on the retargeting side.
Create a second, you mean to create the new second page? Not sales page, because sales page is the one.
Well, it's going to be a sales page in the sense of you're trying to sell that, 99-cent or $7 course, whatever it is that we're trying to get people into.
Okay, so we're doing the 100K webinar. We're substituting with the cheat sheet, right?
I think so, yes. Either that, or we need to reduce the information that's on this page So we keep it simple, but we need to get people to take action, not just to come to this page and maybe watch the video, because we have no idea if they do or not. We're
Which
not
one
able
is doing better from those two variants? I think the 100K one is doing better. How do you know, by the way? Can you?
Well, we
check
don't
it?
know because we have no way to qualify people going from this page to the next page. But
That's true. That's true. Yeah.
yeah, that's our biggest problem is, yeah, see, I mean, if we had a way to qualify, once again, if we had a way to say, take people to the second step where they have to click to either go to the webinar or click to get to the $7 course, one of those two actions, keep it simple and just give them one of those two options or just give them one option. But we've got to get them to keep going through this funnel so we can see 3 or 4 actions throughout to keep them on site and then drive them to the sales page. And then obviously, once we get people coming to the order page, our job to retarget them with incentives in order to get them to come back and finish buying decision, you know, that completes our automation. And at that point, we're scaling the market.
Right.
Does that make sense?
Yeah, because I'm pushing YouTube a lot harder lately. You know, I'm building my e-blog and etc.
Mm-hmm.
So, I see we're receiving subscribers, and I think we're also gonna work on our email sequences because I think they're not really good.
Yes. Our email sequences. I'd say that we need to focus more on providing some maybe like a 5-day boot camp type. You know, here's tips of the day for 5 days, and then we go into getting them to go into the sale, whether it's for the lower version course, for the webinar, or for the full price course. And I think that obviously the end result of our email campaigns is to get everybody to buy the full price course, but we've got to be able to walk them through the next steps. And I think that if we solve on step 2 here, where once they give us the email, they're going to this page and we have really no idea what they're doing after that, other than the fact that only 18 people out of 68 total, have come to the sales page total. And one is gone all the way to the order. So we've got to get this number up so that we can get our 3%, 4% sales conversions, right?
Yeah, that's the past week. That's the past month.
Well,
right.
And this is showing the past month, but it's really only a matter of the past week, to be honest with you. I mean, really, this is what we should be looking at.
Yeah,
and it's the same numbers.
Yeah, I see, man. My main page, is traffic from Facebook ads coming to my main page I had, or
it was. I just shut those off yesterday. So we were retargeting people back to the 100K webinar and to the sales page on the original. Now I've got those shut off, and I'm running them now to the US funnel, and I'm running them to these two right here.
Sounds good. Sounds good. All right. Yeah. Let's do what it takes, man. I guess.
Okay.
Anything else do you think that we can do?
Well,
I do my best.
I think we just need to clean up our next step in the funnel, and we need to get that converting people over to the sales, and we need to look at some sort of pre-sale, pre-warm up to it, in order to once again build that trust. And then obviously on our email side, we need to be focusing on delivering our branded message.
My webinar is a big free gift. Don't forget.
Absolutely.
That's a very big free gift.
Absolutely. And we can keep that, but if we keep that on that page, we need to simplify it and make that page much more easier, and we got to get them to take action on signing up for the webinar. And the only way we can do that is providing them value and saying, hey, we know your pain points. This webinar is going to address it right now. Sign up.
Sure. Yeah. Sure. Yeah. Okay. Right. Yeah. Laser focus on that. All right. Okay. For other countries, no results?
Well, we were running in the UK. We're not getting great results right now. I just feel like we need to focus on our scaling of the US right now, since it's the best producing one, the best CPAs. Obviously, we'll layer in everything else, but I think that until we have sales, we really need to be focused on one funnel at a time. And let's don't get too far ahead of ourselves, because what we learn here with changing up the different copy, this, that, and the other, is going to be applicable to our other funnels. And I think that if we go chasing rabbit holes, we're going to spend a lot of money without being able to get results. Whereas if we focus on this one first, we get this one producing at 3 to 6% sales conversion ratio. I think we've got a winner, we scale, and then we focus on the other ones and how we're going to be able to tailor that language to them, because I'm using language that people in the U.S. are going to be able to resonate more with than the dialect of someone in the U.K. or Australia at the moment. So we have to keep that in mind and be able to then take that and use that dialect when we go to those countries and tailor it.
Yeah. Sounds good. Right, yeah, okay, so I gotta come up with some sort of video, right?
Come up with some video. Think about the webinar thing. I mean, let's think about how we can make this, another step. We can add this where they click the email opt-in. They opt in here. They come to this page. They have to go to another page before they get to the sales page, so we can see them at least do 3 actions on site. And that'll give us a better retargeting capabilities as well.
That's true.
Because we can sift out all the people that have not done anything and not target them, because we say, hey, they're probably not that good. But if we go after the people that have completed our actions, then our conversion ratio on the retargeting side is going to be improved a lot more.
Right. I just need to think what to do from a video. That's what I'm confused about.
Well, just think about some mistakes people make when they first start out, like some misconceptions, or think about like if you're thinking about hiring a consultant for the eBay, for eBay drop shipping, here are some pitfalls, here are things that you need to watch out for in them. You know what I mean?
Yeah, sure.
Danger, Will Robbins.
All right, cool. I'll get this squared away then tomorrow. I'll think about it tomorrow.
Okay.
Cool, man. There's nothing else to talk about now. All good.
All good. If you could think of anything else that we need to get into, just let me know.